What's going on, fellas? What's going on, people? This is BBSP. I'm back with another one, you know what I mean? And this is gonna be a quick observation video and shit, right? I watched LVZ stream like a couple days ago, rather like the other day. And I agree wholeheartedly on what everything he was talking about, man. The Milwaukee, as we all know, the Milwaukee Bucks have been kind of in a malaise and struggle this season, right? And a lot of shit has happened as far as like coaching changes, roster changes, you know what I mean, all that shit, right? In particular, adding Dame Lillard to the roster, adding Dame Lillard to the equation, right? But you got these lame-ass motherfuckers in the LDBC. They so-called think they know everything about basketball, man. These guys, they take all they takes from their so-called, from their ringleader, Pandemic TV. And y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about, right? Then I swung back to another one of his lapdogs. What do you call this nigga? 78 Sports TV, right? And this motherfucker had the gall to actually blame Dame Lillard for everything. He blames Dame Lillard for the Milwaukee Bucks struggling this season, and not one time. This dude 78 got like 3 videos shitting on Dame Lillard, talking about he's garbage, he's hot trash, and all that shit, right? But we gonna be starting, when you motherfuckers gonna be starting taking pointing the responsibility towards Giannis. Now, don't get me wrong, Giannis is one of my favorite players in the league, right? But he's got a head in this whole entire situation. Now, I'm not putting it all on Giannis, but we gonna be unbiased and we gonna call spade a spade. We gotta be fair and shit, right? Giannis is the one that wanted Adrian Griffin. See, they fired they fired Mike Budenholzer and shit, right? To me, he had a one-off in that series and everything with the Miami Heat, you know what I mean? And that's one thing, right? But Giannis is the one that brought in Adrian Griffin, goddammit. Giannis is the one that brought in Adrian Griffin, right? He's the one that wanted that dude, right? So then they see that he's a novice at all this, and he's not quite up. He's learning on the job and shit. But yet, they see he's a novice. Giannis complains about it. And they fire Adrian Griffin for Doc Rivers. But the thing that gets me, man, like, these dudes, these clowns want to go over here and put all the onus on Damian Lillard and shit, right? But talking about he's garbage, he's trash, and all that bullshit, right? But let's see, if a certain dude out in LA, out in Los Angeles, out in LA, was doing all this shit, right? All this shit happened around him and shit, having 3 different coaches in like over a 6 to 8 month span, right? You would be having 100 videos from these motherfuckers, all in the algorithms and shit, and plus other clowns talking about he's a cancer, he's a scumbag, he's a coach killer and all that shit. But, like I said before, and I'll say it again, where's all this smoke? If y'all niggas talk about y'all fair and honest and shit, and I'm biased, where's all this smoke for Giannis? And talking about you motherfuckers want to play Dame and shit, right? First of all, Dame was traded there. He didn't ask to come. He didn't ask to go to Milwaukee and shit. And number 2, again, Dame is the one that wanted, Giannis, Giannis is the one that wanted Dame and shit. Okay? Alright? So, for y'all clowns, y'all lame ass dudes, lame ass niggas to put all this shit on Dame, it's some whack. It's whack and it's some bullshit to me, you know what I mean? But like I said before, man, now, has Dame had one of his best seasons, right? Has he had some subpar games? Yeah. And from what I understand and shit, he's going through some personal problems in his life and shit, right? Sometimes shit just supersedes basketball, and you gotta correct your shit in your personal life. But you clowns here on YouTube treat this shit like it's World War II or World War III. End of the day, a person's well-being is way more important. A person's well-being and sanity is way more important than his basketball shit. Alright? So, these so-called Milwaukee Bucks fans that's putting this shit on Giannis, motherfuckers like 78 Sports, they want to put this shit on Dame. Like I said again, it's some whack ass shit to me, man. You know what I mean? It's like you can see the biases these motherfuckers pick and choose on who to criticize, but yet they want to call everybody else dick riders and shit. You know? But shout out to Dave Lillard, man. Whatever you're going through and shit, whatever you're going through, hopefully you'll be able to overcome it. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, sometimes you got your hand in the cookie jar way too much. And I think that's what Giannis did, man. And, you know, this is like some constructive criticism from me, you know? But, like I said, motherfuckers don't keep the same energy. Motherfuckers be super biased in their arguments and shit, and they pick and choose on who they want to fuck with. But I just want to, chop it up on that and shit. Let me know what y'all think, and I'm gonna hit y'all back.